Hello guys. Hi guys. My name is Moyo. Moyo channel name. I feel like I should get a better intro, but anyway. But I'm not going to be telling you guys a brief story about myself. Truth is, I like to feel important. I like to know that I am important. I like to know that I am beneficial to someone's life. That's when I'm in school. When I'm in school, I feel important. When I'm in school, I feel like I am doing something worth my time. When I'm in school, I feel like I am not a liability. When I'm in school, I feel like yes, my time is actually being used and is my time is actually being productive. Like I'm actually doing something for myself. I'm just where I can breathe, basically. But then when I'm at home, I'm just carefree about a lot of things. I just feel like I'm wasting my life. In as much as I feel more at peace, I don't pray. And it's a bad thing. When I'm in school, I take God seriously. Like I hold God dearly to my heart because I'm like, I don't have any other person when I'm in school. So I have to take my God seriously. So where am I heading to? Yeah? 2020 decided to punish me. Man, so when I'm in school, I feel important. When I'm in school, a lot of people need me. A lot of people need my help. I don't want to sound too corny, but get the point. But when I'm at home, I feel like there are just a lot of children to replace me. So nobody really needs me for any particular thing. So it makes me feel unimportant. I'm not saying you should call me 247 and ask me for stuff. Like the things they ask me to do at home are like things that I consider not worth my time. When I'm in school, like nobody, like my personal space means a lot to me. But while at home, I was like, I wouldn't want to say choked up, but I felt choked. I felt like I need my space. I need my space. All my life, I've always been in the hostel. From GS1 to university, I've always been on campus. I've always been in the hostel. So now staying at home 247, doing nothing, I'm the kind of person that I don't like to think too much. Because when I think, I tend to break down. I don't like to think about my life at all. And then a lot of people will be like, oh, what do you want to do with your life? Da, 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 da. As for those of you that don't know, I graduated last year. So I am still at home when other people have resumed. So now a lot of people are just asking me, giving me the question that what you want to do with your life. I'm just like I just wanted to tell everybody, just leave me alone, okay? Because it's like that's like the biggest decision anybody can ever make. Oh, what next? And I don't want to make the wrong decision for myself, basically. So when everybody was just like, oh, what do you want to do with your life? Blah, 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 I'm just like, after NYC, we'll see. Well, as Corona will have it, my NYC that was meant to be in November is now unknown. I'm just basically jobless, just staying at home doing nothing, okay? And then throughout the lockdown, I tried my best not to think too much about what I want to do next. I tried my best just to stay occupied and stay out of my head. I'm not the kind of person that cries. I don't let anything get to me. I've gotten hold of the way I process my thoughts. I've gotten hold of like, oh, do I want to think this kind of way? Or do I want to think this kind of things? I've gotten hold of that process basically. So I give myself what to think, if that makes sense. But there are some things that just always trying to find its way into the blockage you put it. Like it's just always trying to find its way to penetrate. And that is what to do next in my life. And then I'm like, can you just get the hell out of my head? Like, I don't want to think about you now. Just please, I'll think about you in a better time. I finished the exam. I've already graduated. I was at home April. I did nothing. May, I did nothing. June, I did nothing. July, nothing. August, nothing. September, November, December. Now, January, nothing. And I'm at home doing nothing. Trying to make videos, trying to push my content through, but it's not even paying off. Like I'm not even seeing any progress. So most of the time I'm just like, I beg, just X. What? Okay, I said I was going to talk about my 2020. This topic makes me frustrated. So let me just continue. So as I said, I broke down one day and I started crying. Like I'm like, is this the way I'll be jobless? Like, is this like? Do you expect me to be this jobless? Just for me to have nothing to do. I've been at home for so long and I still have nothing to do. Like, God, I feel like a lot of people were jobless at that point. A lot of people did not have things to do, but people were still engaging in things that was making them happy. But I feel like I was just like, I had more planned for myself after I graduate. I had more planned for my life. I had more planned for myself after I graduate. And then I was just at home doing nothing else. And then nobody could, like, I couldn't even step out of my gate. Most times, I'm always inside my house. That's the same way it was for me in school. I was always in my hostel, but I always had a task to do. But this time around, I had nothing to do. And then I was just there, sitting at home, doing nothing. And then I'm like, yeah, this is it for me. I just finally broke down and I didn't have anything to do again. I'm like, yes, it was bad. Do you know, I don't even know where I'm getting to with this story. I feel like I just came here to rant. My 2020, I won't say it was bad because I'm always the kind of person that likes to think in a positive light. 2020 was the most unproductive year of my life. You know, I thought 2019 was the most unproductive year of my life. But when I say 2020 was worse, even the online exams we did, I couldn't even read for it because, like, how can you read with people around? Like, I've never even read at home for any exam. Do you understand? Like, I've never sat down at home to read for any exam. I was like, okay, where do I start from? Like, am I meant to sit down on the floor and carry my book and start reading? When I was in school, everything was just way easier. But at home, it's like you don't even have your space, you don't have your time, you don't have anything. Things that usually belong to you are like for everybody now. And in an African home, in a Nigerian home, you can't just say no that easily and get away with it. Well, you're living under your parents' roof. So it was, you know how a lot of people are always happy when they get their degree after they finish the university. Even when I got my degree, I was still sad. I was like, okay, this is it. I know people don't finish school. Some people stop. Like, things happen to people. I'm not saying I'm not grateful. I'm just saying how I felt. As I was editing this video, I'm like, yeah, I feel like I should shed more light into this not being happy after I finish graduating, because a lot of people see it as me being selfish or me being ungrateful. I am not ungrateful, I am not being selfish. All I'm just saying is that I expected more. At that time, I was like, before my graduation, I already booked a tent in school. That, oh yeah, this is where my family, this is where we're going to stay, this is where we're going to like take pictures, blah blah blah. I already paid for tent. I almost even started like making gowns for like the week straight of graduation week we'll have. Like, I was excited for that period. But when we all actually had to go back home and then I had to like do virtual graduation, I was like, I'm like. Well, at this point, I got my degree. I was like I didn't even have anything to say. Like, the degree is just there. It's actually there, sitting down, looking at me, and I'm like a lot of people are happy. Congratulations. I'm not saying I don't accept your congratulatory message, but the feeling would have made me whole if I was in school. I would have been like, oh yeah, this is what it feels like to finally graduate. Imagine after working so hard, like working so hard, just for you to finally get your degree through the TV. Like, what kind of nonsense is that? I was so pissed. I was so pissed. I know, like, my family tried a lot. Like, we had like a mini get together, like all family members. Congratulations. Like, they what graduating thing with me, but I did not just feel like I didn't just feel like it was worth it. I feel like this was never worth my stress. Now I don't even know what to do with my degree. Now everything is just so messed up. I just feel like I won't say I just it I don't want to say like staying at home at the end of the day would have been way better for me. But if this means getting a degree and then feeling this unfulfilled at the end of the day, even up till now I don't feel anything. I feel like maybe it's because I didn't get the grade I wanted. But at the same time, it is still something. Yeah, I should be happy. Okay, so let's cancel that. I am happy. I am happy. So the best part of 2020 for me was when I was doing my birthday countdown. For those of you that follow me on Instagram and you have my WhatsApp number, most of the times for my birthday, I kind of do nothing. I just stay at home and then my mommy buys cake, then we take pictures, and then that is it. The thing that took my time this 2020 would have been my birthday countdown, because that thing was hectic as hell. Like, I respect people that upload pictures every day. That thing was freaking hectic. I did live video, I did makeup, I did thriller videos, I still did TikTok videos, man. And I did different looks for each of them. Man, that thing was hectic. It was hectic. It was hell of a tip. Like I was just like, how can I be living my teenage year and I did nothing throughout my teenage year? Yeah, I think I should just make the most of my last few days as a teenager. Now I'm 20. Ew. But now I'm 20, man. So I just wanted to make the most of my teenage years, which I did, and I'm thankful for, I guess. And then second best part of my 2020 would have been like Christmas. That was the first time I saw a lot of people during Christmas. Normally our Christmas was starting not to get fun, but I think Christmas was fun at the end of the day. Do you know I can't even recall anything. I can't really recall anything that happened during Christmas. I'm just trying to think through the videos I made to try to do a recap. I can't recall anything that happened during Christmas. All I know is that we went to church. Yeah, Christmas was fun. Let's just say Christmas was fun. I can't recall anything. I don't know what is wrong with me. And now, the worst part of my 2020, like the days I stayed at home doing nothing, that would have been every day. My 2020, like at first I loved the lockdown. I loved how the lockdown was going. The lockdown was going like family time, challenges, we're having games. I even uploaded some on my YouTube channel. We're having like games, we're doing challenges, we're enjoying our free time, we're bonding. It was actually fun for the most part. 2020, I feel like I didn't make the most of my 2020. I just felt like the world came to a stop, so I came to a stop also. I'm like, okay, so the world has stopped. Maybe I should also stop. So 2020, I didn't make the most of it, but that won't be for 2021. 2021, like the theme for this year is I own 2021. So that is it. My 2020 was crap for the most part, but yeah, I feel like I got that. I want to say something I want to say something positive about 2020, but I can't seem to find. I wanted to say I feel like I got that space, that time I needed. But the space was so much and I didn't ask for that long. You know, before I used to think that okay, I'll wait 1 year before my NYSC to rest. But if this is what 1 year before NYSC means, it has already even been a year before NYSC. Like why was I even thinking that before? This is bad. This is bad. I should have just made the most of 2020. But yeah, the year has passed. So 2021 has come now and it's up to me to do the most and it's up to me to be the most and it's up to me to be myself and it's up to me to show myself and enjoy myself. So that is it. So you'll be seeing more of my face. I feel like I always say that in all my videos, but you should definitely be seeing more of my face than usual. So bye.